for the last 10 years, had a lot of discomfort in my right hip.
I have abused my body over the years, over 21 years, the 4 years of college, and the 17 years of NFL. God only knows what I've done to my body.
Walking out of an apartment and stepped down the steps, and I hurt my hip. And I've done this before, and that's normally a 2 or 3 week process before I can get back going again.
Whenever I did any kind of activity, I would wind up really, really sore and stiff. And it got me to wondering if pain and stiffness was going to be a part of my life.
Put the chips on. Walked around for about 10 minutes, came back, and I said, you know one thing? All of that discomfort I've had, it's gone.
You know, I have to admit that I was a little skeptical. I couldn't see how something that small could be so effective on my body, especially when some of the pain that I get on certain days is almost unbearable. I looked on the table and I saw the chip. I said, let me try this. I put it on, and I kind of forgot about it. So later on that evening, I got up and I said, I want to go take a walk. And I said, wait a minute. I just remembered I hurt my hip. So I got on the phone and I called Chuck. I said, Chuck, I put this thing on my hip and it really worked.
It has changed my life in a big way. The quality of my life is so much better. And that's when I was sold. The next day I started calling people and saying, you got to try this product.
My grandmother, who had taken a fall right before Thanksgiving, had hit her head. She, the normal hurt your hip type of thing. And we gave Grandma 2 chips. She hurt her back. Put 2 chips on her back. And the next day, 7 a.m., my grandmother's calling the house. I need some more of these Band-Aids. I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, these stickers, I need some more because they worked well. Now I want one on my shoulder. So I'm like, okay, Grandma, we'll get you some more. So that was her situation. Then my mom has arthritis in her hand, and at times she needs to use her other hand to assist to open it and close it. So Mom put the pain chip also on her wrist. She was opening and closing her hand, doing good. And of course, we were around Thanksgiving, so she's doing the potato salad, moving. And she's like, I cannot believe I can mash the potatoes, because usually she'll put everything in and then we'll have to stir it for her. Mom made the potato salad. Came out great. So it was just amazing to see those 2 instances. So I started to read more about it. And because I'm pregnant, I was like, well, I'm not going to try it. And as I read, then I listened in on conference calls, and I found other moms that use it. People use it while they're pregnant. Some people put it on their babies. And so I decided to try it. Once I tried the product and I tried the energy chip, it was amazing, because being pregnant, I'm like, okay, I need a nap. I need 2 naps sometimes. And I never needed one. By 4:30, I was just like, I still hadn't taken my first nap. And it's just really amazing to see how it worked. It was very effective for me personally and for my family. And I told my husband, okay, let's go to step 2 and see. Let's become a part of CIEAURA.
I'm getting older. I want to stay healthy. I don't like taking a whole bunch of pills, and I've had to take pills over the years. I think being involved in this business, where people can deal with different things that they usually ingest a product, doing it on the outside of their body is a big, big plus with no side effects. That's big. And I think, when we really stop and think about it, we were doing it the wrong way. You think about having a pain in your shoulder, and you take something that goes through your whole body, that's got to go through your digestive system and wind up in your liver. Just because you had a pain here, we got a better way. CIEAURA is a better way.
I didn't look for CIEAURA. CIEAURA found me. I took it to my doctor because I don't put anything in my body or on my body without having my doctor do applied kinesiology testing to me to tell me whether my body's going to reject it or not. When I got over there and I pulled the chips out and I handed it to my doctor, he got so excited he started shaking. And he goes, because he measures energy basically, and he says, this is going to be absolutely, it's just going to absolutely explode. Guess who the first person that got my business was? My doctor. There's certain things that we get older and we go through life that we have pains. I have a bunch of pains from when I played football, and you give up, mentally you give up freedoms. And you say, I can't do that anymore. I can't play golf because when I threw that kick before I do the follow through, I got a torn cartilage in my left knee, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And And what it's done is you put the chip on, and all of a sudden you're going, okay, I might be able to do that now. And then you go out and pick up the golf club and you execute that, and you're not in pain. You're going, wow, I can do that again. So you get some of that freedom back.
I truly wish that the CIEAURA chips were around when I was playing in the NFL. I'm looking for something healthy for my body, something that's all natural, something that won't degrade my body any more that I've already degraded it. To have something like the CIEAURA chips is really a godsend for me. Now I can manage my pain with something that simple. That just blows me away. And, you know, everyone I've spoken with about this is just blown away too.
I was back home a month ago, and I told Mom, I said, Mom, look, I've come across something that I really want you to try because I know how much pain you're in. I said, Mom, I got these pain chips with this new company called CIEAURA that I'm a part of. I really want you to try it. And she was, you know how the old folks are. Yeah, give me a break, all right? So I put the chips on her, and she sat back, and we just started talking. I told her to drink a lot of water. She drinks a lot of water anyway. So as mothers do, we're talking all evening. But I'm noticing she's not saying anything about her hip. So she gets up. I see her walking a little better than I've seen her walk in a long time. So she goes to bed. She calls me into her bedroom about an hour and a half later. She said, my middle name is Vanada. She's like, Vanada? I don't feel anything. That to me was mind-blowing because I said to myself, I wish I'd have had a camera. I wish somebody could have really seen this because this is what I call drastic. I see my mother barely be able to get around. I hear her complain all the time about her hip. And here it is. I've been able to give her something, and she's getting instantaneous relief. That to me is powerful.
It is just really tremendous to see the difference that it is making in people's lives. And that's what it's all about. And it's helping people. And people are excited about this. And all you have to do is share it. I'm not selling anything. I'm not out there recruiting anybody or trying to make anybody do anything. It's just a tremendous opportunity to be able to enjoy life, and to those who have discomfort in their life, to enjoy it to the fullest.
For me, the chips, full release. And I can say that. My knee pounds like a heartbeat. I keep 3 chips. Not anything like it was. I don't even think about it anymore. I just came back from the Pro Bowl, Super Bowl, interviewing athletes on my feet 10, 12 hours a day, non-stop, and wearing my cowboy boots all the time again now, and which I love to do. Don't even think about because I don't feel it. And it's just a great feeling to know that it's impossible not to help somebody. You are helping somebody with this product. That is why CIEAURA.